Like,
and be with his band. I mean, he's done the same thing
Also,
forever. Like,
there's been a
let
ton
him
of
let him
actors
be a
that
kid.
I've liked who would lend like, I want to do my band, including Keanu Reeves.
I wish, like, right after that season 3 interview, somebody should have been like, "Go talk to the kid who played Carl in Walking Dead and see what he's doing now.
Ooh.
Go talk to him because
Yeah.
he was super douche too, and his parents leaned into it, and I think the production just got tired of putting up with his parents, and they were like, "All right, you're off the show." His dad went on a crazy tirade on Twitter about them getting rid of him. It's like, "Oh, I see. You were using your son as a bank account."
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
indeed.
Are
You
we
know,
gonna
the only
start-
thing worse than douchey kids, terrible action figures.
Gotcha.
Hello and
I forgot-
welcome to the first Modern Toy Fair of 2026, which I just realized I'm pretty. Oh no, I did name the podcast right. I thought I put 2026 instead of 2025, but I still looked and I'm good. I'm your host, Mr. Modern Toy Fair, and I am joined by the founder of the Neck Illuminati, the delayer of shipments, the procrastinator of pre-orders, the perfect person, the two-time daddy. My YouTube wife, Mrs. Modern Toy Fair, Jarmar_Games. But that's not all. We're also joined by the consumer of all things Ohio, one of the former co-hosts of the Figuratively Speaking podcast, the man with more titties than you can talk about, Corey. And last but never least,
Is that how you do it? Yeah.
Jesus Christ, the man known as Bearded Spice, the man Modern Toy Fair has full custody over, the man Optimus Prime popped and he just refuses to stop, the man coming at you in full 4K, the Twilight Knight, the Master of Mac, the three-pump chump of taking this show off the rails, Nate.
What's up?
How is everybody?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Here we go.
Tired.
Relatable.
Yes.
Those two.
All right, good
I guess
show.
since everyone's so talkative, we'll go right into it.
This is it.
This
is it.
It's just that
This is it.
the 2 weeks off is hitting me real hard, like a
Yeah.
like boa constrictor, like wrapped around my neck, and I'm in a really hot sleeping bag, and I just want to go back to bed.
Anaconda.
So we debated on a lot of topics for our first episode of the year, and what we landed on is the biggest action figure disappointments of 2025. What let us down the most? What made us sad, whether it was a figure that didn't deliver, something getting delayed, or something not getting announced. But that's what we're going to talk about this week, and let's get right into it. So, guys,
Let's get into it.
What made you sad this year? Toy-wise,
Oh,
I should
man.
specify.
I think you probably be very
Second to
specific.
it.
I was gonna say be
That
a
saves a
little
lot
bit
of
more
time.
specific.
Saves a lot of time.
Oh, it's because HDR is on.
Not everyone at once, please.
I'll go first.
Yeah, go first. Go with, because I got a couple I can show off. We can.
I don't know the format. How we? Yeah,
We're just talking.
Yeah,
This isn't like the
just like
top
doing-
10.
Okay.
We're just talking. So I don't care who goes
Okay.
first. I don't care who
Okay,
goes
cool.
last. I don't
Okay.
care who's on
Corey,
third.
give us one. Show us what you got.
So I'm gonna say one of my biggest disappointments was a mashup line that I was super excited for, but when they showed them off, I was very bummed because it could go so many better directions, and that was the Masters of the Universe Transformers line. Whenever you introduce a Transformers line that doesn't transform into anything, like whether it be a mashup series or not, like it's like kind of a bummer. But and the character selections don't make sense, and everything's subjective. But when you have Man at Arms with Bumblebee, like that's like who's making these? Like, do you not know either property, and you're just grabbing two and putting them together? Because if they wanted this to have any legs at all, which it doesn't seem like it's going to have very long legs, you'd match Man at Arms up with Brawn, because Brawn is Man at Arms. You would do things like that would kind of characters that complement each other from each line. So I was very upset about that, and I actually bought them once when they first came out because of impulse, and then I returned them. And then I bought them a second time when they were like on a big sale for like maybe $16 a piece, and then I returned them again. So I'm like, maybe if they go down like maybe like $8 a piece, then I'll pick them up just to have them for my collection. But I was it's frustrating when you like to support stuff and they come out with something and you're like, man, I can't even like kid myself with how much like I'm frustrated with this series. So that was
I'm
going
to challenge you, Corey, just because I'm in the same boat as you with this. Like I was excited when I heard, but I didn't like it. And I didn't pick them up, but I did see them on clearance at half price, so 16 something or other. And I had a gift card. I got a gift card for Christmas. And I was like, you know what? No, I don't need these. And I thought about how much would they need to be for them to go down. And I'm like, you know what? I just don't think they need to take the space up in my house at any price.
Right.
Because it's one of those things that like 4 years from now, I'm going to take to the exchange because I don't know what else to do with it anymore. It's just like, it doesn't really, whatever. And I know that cycle. I'm trying to break these habits.
I get you.
So I'm just throwing that back at you. Think about that before you impulse for the third time.
I will say, like, aesthetically, I do like the Series 2, which I haven't seen yet. I do like the Optimus Prime one. So I think that one's really cool. But like, no, I hear what you're saying. But like, I still haven't done that with other mashups that I thought for sure I wouldn't like, aka the Ninja Turtle Ghostbusters with their Ninja Turtles with hair pieces on. That really freaks me out.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But I still have those. So for the collecting, whatever.
See,
but that was one of my big disappointments.
Well, I get they probably, like you mentioned before, that some of the mashups don't make sense, like character wise. I've seen the Megatron Skeletor, right?
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I'm
sense.
just saying it looks really cool. Like the idea of just them being armor for them. I'm like, that's perfect. So like, because I feel like the biggest argument I always see on the internet, where everyone likes to complain, is that they didn't like the fact that they were just armor. I'm like, no, that makes perfect sense that they'd be armor. Because what else are you gonna do? You're gonna literally make Skeletor a robot? Like, that's just basically.
Well, here's what I will say.
They have done that. It's a rehash of what the Turtles do. It's perfect.
I think there should be something in there though that is something that's transformable. Whether it's an accessory or I don't know, but like what Corey's saying, it's not really a mashup.
Because I assume that it's probably going to be a situation where it's going to go both ways. So then Hasbro will get to do something He-Man Transformer related. So you'll get like a Transformer that turns in, or like Battle Cat that turns into He-Man or something, right?
I
haven't done that with other stuff.
I think that
have they done a lot of crossovers with them?
Yeah, they did do. They did do a Transformer Ninja Turtle, and then they did a Ninja Turtle Transformers. Sorry,
I guess
they didn't.
No, they did. They did the Transformer. They didn't do anything elsewise.
Did they really like truly embody the? Like, obviously the Transformer, I agree with you. Like, it should probably transform, but is it more just the idea that it's sort of like a Transformer, or it kind of looks like a Transformer, and that's a mashup? Because
it looks like the
Mikey was
character.
He-Man, and he was just wearing a wig,
hairpiece.
So it was kind of he just had a hairpiece. So it really wasn't like they did a lot of thought into it, but it kind of got the point across. I wonder if that was the same idea of like make He-Man figures look like they're Transformers, but not actually Transformers.
See, that's my thought behind
I
it.
will,
Whatever the baseline is that the crossover's coming into should be what that figure fits into. Like if they made Transformer figures that crossed with He-Man, but then they didn't transform, I'd be more on your side. But the fact that it was He-Man figures themed with Transformers, it makes more sense because like Origins figures don't transform for the most part. Like they have action figures, so they could have given them action features, and that would have been maybe a little cooler.
You know what, Michael? This is stuff that disappointed us. Not, let's
Yeah, it's not don't try to talk about
for
it.
everybody. Yeah.
That makes it sound like my argument was good. Real quick in the chat, Big Fan Samurai, what's up, fellas? Did Nate get a new camera or new lighting? He looks more cheap. No, he's using his phone, which has apparently a significantly better front-facing camera than his iPad's camera. So that's why he's the man in 4K.
You should have been like, oh, working out.
I do have another light though, so like there is additional light going on.
There is, but like it's a night and day difference with your camera quality.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I can touch my screen and feel your soft skin, versus before it was just like
This
the rest
is
of
softer.
Oh, I bet it is. But I want to rub my face in that. There's the difference.
Oh, well, by all means, as long as you don't have a cold. I don't.
Well, give me a couple weeks then.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Michael's perpetually sick.
Only this time of year.
I'm figuring that out.
Listen here, you got me sick, so go fuck yourself.
Me?
Oh, you guys are
Yeah,
kissing at work?
my first week working with you were sick, and then immediately after I got sick. So yeah, I'd say you.
I don't think it was me.
I think it was you.
I think it's the building.
I mean, that too. I feel like everyone I see there is like picking their nose and then reaching into the bag of donuts and just no one says a word. So
You're gonna have to tell me who that is, unless it was me.
This is why.
Then you're not supposed to.
This is why.
You're not supposed to watch me pick my nose.
Or eat the donuts after, apparently.
Yeah, stop staring at me, Michael. God,
To paraphrase the great Batman, what he once said, "This is why Nate works alone."
man.
So
So one of my biggest disappointments
Who else though?
for this year. This one was kind of surprising to me because I was super excited, and I think it's more so just because it feels like a huge ripoff. And that's the McFarlane Fallout 2 packs. You have the Soul Survivor and the Power Armor, and then you have Benny and the NCR Ranger. And I get that the Elite figures are supposed to have more paint apps and more accessories because they're Elite and you're paying a higher price. But these things have the least amount of paint apps that they could get away with doing. Most of the things are just whatever the molded color is. And they have zero accessories. No hands, no guns, nothing. And these two packs are $70. So that's $35 for a figure with a stand. Nothing else.
Yeah, and Corey, you might have to help us out here, like, because this kind of ties in with one of my disappointments is the fact that McFarlane went from being one of the more price-effective companies out there to being one of the worst in a matter of a year, and I have no idea what happened.
Yeah.
He's cashing
Well,
out.
we do.
I mean, yeah, but it was a very.
I mean, this man's
I mean,
managed to keep prices down
the
during
price point we're at now is that.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say the price point that we were at is we went from under 20 to 25 for deluxe, and now we're at 35 to 50 in under a year.
Yeah. And we can blame the
like
tariffs all we want, but this is excessive.
I would also like to think of the license ending. because
But it's not just
Yeah,
DC.
it's everything.
Yeah, because I was gonna say with Fallout.
I mean, the Spawn figure is going to be $50
oh
or
yeah,
$60 or whatever,
Which
and
makes you wonder if
Yeah, I
everything
don't
in
know.
that
But
image
the
line is
art
going to
from-
be that then.
yeah. And then because I was going to buy the fuck out of those, and now probably not.
if they only come out with like one every 6 months, that would be easy.
Yeah,
But-
but it's the only thing I can buy.
What's weird is the Mortal Kombat figures are still $29,
That's still
that's-
$30, and
a price point.
do those figures come with like a bunch of accessories?
No.
Like at least 3, 2 extra hands, and then like a special item, and then stands, bullshit stands, flight stands and stuff.
I mean, I guess that's
I will
still
say
better
I
than
don't
the
know.
Soul
I don't know
stuff.
what's with it. Most of his 2-packs now are all repaints. I noticed
Mhm.
they're all repaints and stuff. Like the the Mortal Kombat ones don't have any new sculpts in them, and they're all like repainted characters. Like I can't remember which one came in which. I think Melina came in the 2-pack with I don't know, Sub-Zero or
Sub-Zero.
something. But yeah, I don't know. And his the way he's pumping stuff out too is like, I'm like, this is not financially viable for anyone. Like $35 figures, and he's like, here's 6 more in 2 weeks. Here's 6 more in 2 weeks. Like, Jesus, man. In the newest wave of DC, every single character has a
Chase.
red label or whatever, platinum, whatever. I don't know what they're called, but yeah. So I don't know.
Available
It's,
now
part
at
of me thinks, like-
nerdzeroic.com. Link in the description below.
I don't know. Part of me just can't help but think like there's so much ending so quickly, very soon. It's very
Yes.
upsetting in certain ways. But that actually brings me to one of my biggest disappointing figures of the year, which is the Fallout Ghoul figure from McFarlane. My whole thing is like, yes, everything's more expensive, but I look at it and I'm like, do I feel like I got ripped off? And with that figure, man, just like Michael said, like, I felt like I got hugely ripped off with that figure. Like, most of it is like repainted figures from the DC line anyway, isn't it? Like his pants.
Well,
Isn't
they
his whole
did
bottom
have to
torso-
shrink them down because they are smaller than the DC line. The Fallout
Oh,
figures
really?
are at like 6.5 inches instead of
That's more
7.
disappointing. And he basically has no movement whatsoever. Like, he's very,
He is hard to suppose.
I don't know. He really feels like a big giant hunk of garbage plastic. I was very disappointed with him. I won't be buying any more from the TV show, at least.
See, that's funny to me because, like, I mean, granted, keep in mind, I bought mine at Target, so I got them for $30, not $35. So I feel a little less ripped off, but not much. There's an entire video on the channel, if you'd like to go watch it, where I discuss the good and bad about the Fallout line, both video game and TV show. Yeah, the Ghoul's hard, because the Ghoul, his face sculpt looks amazing. The figure overall looks pretty good, minus the fact that his head, like the peg, isn't tall enough. So his head's kind of slouched down for some reason, which makes him look a little bit like Uncle Lester. And yeah, I do feel like he did get
Fester?
shafted. He did Fester. I don't know why I said Lester. He did.
Zero accessories. Like,
he came with
next
two.
to
He
no
came with
accessories.
two. He came with 2 guns in his hat. So technically, he did get 3 accessories, which is, by your standards with the Mortal Kombat line, decent. But he didn't get any extra hands, so you just have 2 trigger fingers, which is, well, you got a trigger finger and like a half trigger finger. It's like, so yeah, it's, yeah, I
don't
agree.
know.
It's not great.
I opened it up and I was just like, F this. I was mad.
I will say, I mean, I'm surprised you don't want to get at least the Maximus, because the Maximus, you can just have a generic Brother of Steel then.
Yeah, but I already bought like the other one, and I'm like, I told myself I don't want to own just a bunch. I don't want to be a Michael and own a bunch of Fallout Power Armors. You know.
What are you talking about? I only have 3 of each.
Thought
Not
you were
gonna
gonna say
So-
three,
Not
but
gonna lie,
yeah,
if they
yeah.
stay on sale by the time my birthday comes around on McFarlane Store, I might have more.
Because you're
If
crazy.
we, yeah, I guess if we can stay on McFarlane, I'll throw out
Yeah, just
those IDW turtles.
fucking
Just-
destroy
Oh
Todd.
yeah, those
Burn
are
him
So
at the stake.
disappointing. Is that?
I forgot about those. They were
I mean,
so
I
bad.
yeah, don't obviously purchase a lot of McFarlane, so I don't know. Like they're all inner workings on Elite and the different levels, so I didn't know what to expect when it was
Yeah.
announced. So that coming to fruition was a huge upset. Like, I mean,
I feel if they
it's worse than Best Action in my opinion.
Oh, definitely. I agree with
Yeah.
you there. They are ugly. They're ugly. The color palettes are ugly. They don't even like
They don't move
best-
basically.
they're bright and vibrant in ways that look like the comic book. The
Mm.
McFarlane figures look very ugly, just unpleasing to the eye. But I still feel like if they came out like 5 years ago when the IDW books were way hotter than they are now, I think they would have sold better. Like this seems like a very silly afterthought
Yeah.
at this point.
And which it kind of shows. It almost feels like maybe that was an afterthought. They're like, oh shit, we do still have this license.
Yeah.
I guess we can make something now for it, but
Right.
let's not waste any time with these.
I'm just disappointed
Or
because
is
on
it,
top of that, I saw Rocksteady and Bebop when they announced those, and they look
Oh, So
terrible.
it's still going.
Like they don't look like they're gonna be in scale at all. They look,
Yeah.
like the heads are just at a cut. There's no like ball. It looks so bad. I went from being excited for this line and being like, you know what? I may hate the fact that Todd does 304 points of articulation, but at least we'll get like some decent looking turtles, and they are fucking awful. Like I keep looking at the Donatello one every time I go to the store because I'm like, oh, I'll just get him for the Donnie shelf. It's fine, and I can't bring myself to do it.
Yeah, I almost thought about getting them and just leaving them in the box, but even still, I'm like,
They don't look good there either, especially because they most
it
of them
just
have
doesn't
like
look-
one okay head and one derpy head, and usually the derpy
Yeah.
head's the one on the fucking figure. Yeah.
If we're
Yeah.
still talking about Ninja Turtles, I will say one of my disappointments, which is funny because one of the figures was in Jamar's best of.
well, wait. I brought it out because I'm assuming you're gonna say Super 7.
No,
Really?
No? Oh, okay.
was.
I was
Yeah.
I was frustrated with the Godzilla turtles when I saw them there.
What?
Yeah.
All right,
that's
I'm gonna
on
hear
my-
your
that-
point.
That's
I'll
on
hear
my
your point.
that's on my list too.
The articulation on the Rodan Raph is so ugly when you see it in person. I was taken aback when I saw it. I was like, I can't buy this. I can't buy it. I just couldn't do it. I thought it was ugly. It looked like I'm trying to remember the toy line that had like that weird ass articulation. Oh, the original Hasbro Marvel Legends had that goofy hip articulation, and that's what that Rodan reminded me of. And
to be fair, it is Playmates though, so I feel like you're setting the expectations a little high.
Oh,
Like,
yes, definitely.
15.
But,
Well, they're $15.
dude, Mattel made this, and it's awesome.
And Mattel
Okay, like-
is consistently shown that level of quality across the board. Playmates has not.
Yeah,
Right. So
I get you
in
on it,
40
but-
years, Playmates has not.
yeah, it's like what I expected from Playmates.
So, in my opinion, that Godzilla line solidified my stance on them losing the master license. I was like, if Mattel made those Godzilla figures, if anybody made those mashup Godzilla figures, they would have been so freaking amazing. But the idea is now wasted, and we don't even get a full set. Are you guys seriously still confident that we're going to get a Donatello, your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Are you seriously now?
I honestly think so. I think we will
happen.
because they've sold well. Every store I've seen them at has sold out at least once, if not twice. So they didn't fucking warm shelves. Well. And that's what matters is the dollar bills. So I think we'll get a wave 2. I see Toy Fair coming up in a month, and they're going to announce it there, and it'll probably come out, I don't know, June, July.
Yeah. Well, that would be nice if we did. If you guys got it, because I'm not buying them. But
so
they were just a for me.
So this was on my list too of disappointments. But mine was for a different reason. Because the figures themselves, they're not great, but I went into with the expectation it's Playmates, so I didn't have high expectations. My problem was just some of the character selection. I still stand by that Ghidorah should have been like Shredder with Rocksteady and Bebop and giving him 3 heads.
Wait a minute.
Wait, what?
Do you still have
Shredder?
You have the same argument that I had for the Transformers, but for Godzilla and Ninja Turtles?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't argue against you about it. I argue against them transforming. Okay. There's a difference. I didn't say that these figures should be roaring and having lights and sound action like the Godzilla figures do over in the Mattel section or whoever Jax or whoever makes them.
I was like, what?
Yeah. But my problem was just the character selection. I still hate that Donnie is
yeah, it is Playmates.
It is Playmates? Damn.
Playmates, yeah.
Well, that's
Monsterverse
awkward.
Ones.
But yeah, I just feel like the selections were poor. And like the worst part is I really like the artwork for the Michelangelo, but the fact that they didn't like double down and make his hands the other heads, I was like, this fucking it's fucking stupid. It just ruined it for me. Yes, I know he has the attachments, but it's not the same.
It's his shoulder pads.
I thought they
he holds the things.
They come off and you could put them in his hands. I'm pretty sure because I've seen people do it.
Yeah, they have like little pegs.
Yeah, so you can take them off and put them
in his hand.
But it's still, it's just like, I would have rather it been his hands were the heads. Like Leonardo, I think was a good choice, and I liked the way it turned out. But yeah,
in my head, though, like I like to envision these mashups as some type of story, like, and that's why I thought the Ninja Turtle Master of the Universe worked so well because they actually made a story with it. They had the comic. They had many like little stories on cards inside of the packages. All that stuff like helped you build this mythos together for this stuff. And like seeing Mikey as Ghidorah does not work for me like at all. Like that's so stupid. Like why would Mikey be Ghidorah? Like he could have chose so many other people for Ghidorah. Like you said when they first came out, Michael. You said, what like
Shredder, Rocksteady, and Bebop.
Shredder and Bebop and Rocksteady. Yeah, like that would have been so much cooler than what we got. Like because now there's no room in this mythos for Shredder, Bebop, and Rocksteady, in my opinion. Like
I mean, they can make Shredder Mechagodzilla. Oh, that's not bad.
Or Mechagodzilla, yeah. I'd see
still,
that.
Rocksteady and Bebop, I mean, that's gonna be a little harder to pull off now. I guess
yeah.
Rocksteady could be Destroyer because he has a horn.
Destroyer.
What's the other one? Muto? Isn't there
no Destroyer?
Oh, the Mutos?
Those are newer
from the first American.
This seems to be more based on
I don't know
old stuff.
At this point, Michael, that's over 10 years old now.
Jesus.
I just know from
fair game.
The Super 7 reaction things that as he was really into, that was one that had like a pointy nose. So it could be. I'm gonna fight to the death for Playmate in this silly line. If you were disappointed in this line, you're absolutely insane. You're just like it's just crazy. Like it's Playmates, so I had the expectation of it's not going to be great. There's no way it's going to be amazing. And then the fact that it came out and it actually was like, oh, these are kind of cool, and it's goofy. It's just stupid. Like
It is. like that.
I guess I don't assume that Playmates takes themselves serious, which they have a track record of, like all of the crazy turtles that they've made over the years. A lot of the shit that I love from that line were just stupid, like weird, goofy shit, like rapping Raph, like or Mikey. Like, of course, that's just it looks cool, but it's also kind of like goofy. So that was my expectations with the Playmate line of like, of course, it's gonna be, it's just it exists to sell me toys. That's it. So that's kind of what I took it as. So I enjoy the line because of that. I mean, I get, you guys have more of a connection to Godzilla, so I will concede to that as you guys, but again, I will say that Mikey Donnie makes sense. Makes sense to me. And then, the reason why I will say it makes sense, because from a 5-year-old brain, he said Donnie likes machines and making robots. So it would make sense that he's a robot.
So make him Mechagodzilla. Make him something cool.
But why would he be Mechagodzilla?
Why wouldn't he be? You just said he likes to make robots.
But Leo is Godzilla, so maybe Shredder
and Mikey's Ghidorah.
Wait till the line is finished.
Ghidorah likes to party. Ghidorah loves to party. Ghidorah loves pizza.
Okay, but who looks more like it? That makes more sense to me. I could be wrong, but if Shredder's not Mechagodzilla, then I'd be like, hey, that was weird.
I'm not gonna lie, I like the idea of Shredder as Destroyer after you mentioned it, but
I think it would make more sense as Mechagodzilla.
At this point, I am now on Jarmar's side, and I want the craziest two characters to be mashed up now. Like I want Master Splinter to be mashed up with
was it Hedorah?
Fucking Space Godzilla or something. Like, just do the dumbest thing ever now.
Wouldn't Slash be Space Godzilla? Wouldn't that
Slash
sense?
That makes sense. Yeah,
we ain't getting that deep. We might get an April as Mothra somehow. That would be.
Oh my god, that's gonna be terrifying.
Very fucking weird.
That's gonna be fucking nightmare fuel.
But you're getting April, possibly Splinter, possibly Shredder. I don't think you're gonna see Rocksteady and Bebop, to be honest with you.
I'd be shocked if we didn't. I feel like those are the two logical choices.
Yeah.
But then again, like you said, we still need. They're doing sets of 3, so we need Donnie, and then like you said, they're probably gonna do Shredder. So it might be Donnie, Shredder, and Splinter. Maybe we won't get very many actual villains in this line.
That might be it.
Which it doesn't matter because all the turtles have to be villains except for Leo anyway. Because
right. Who's the good guy in Godzilla? Godzilla's not even a good guy.
It's true. It's true.
They're all bad guys. What do you mean? All right.
Staying on the turtle
I
hate,
feel like
though,
that's. I can't believe I defended Playmates.
I can't believe it either after your years of hate.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, Jarmar, you're not going to have to do it for much longer.
That is fair. That's fair. It could be sad too, though. But yeah. We'll see.
It's sad that it's the end of an era, but I am ultra optimistic of if Mattel took it over and made stuff like the mashups they've done, like, oh my god, so
don't
good.
Don't do mashups. Just give me
don't do
figures
mashups.
and awesome boxes that you guys get all the time that I want.
There
that open into like cool castles and shit. That's what I want.
Mattel would be I think that would be the right choice.
Yeah. I think they have a good medium between like making good figures and them still like keeping the, I don't know, childish charm of Ninja Turtles.
I think the part is that Mattel has been able to navigate these crazy waters through all of this tariff stuff, and they have still managed to keep a ton of shit affordable. Like Masters of the Universe, Masters of the Universe, that are this good are still $23.
Yeah, and most of them are like getting a lot of new sculpt and new accessories that are gonna be one-off stuff too.
From top to bottom, which would be perfect for Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Staying on the Ninja Turtle hate, though, you guys already mentioned it in the site. It wasn't on your list. For me, the 2003 Super 7 line was a disappointment. Like, I really wanted to like those figures, but for $55, you get a couple sets of hands, a shell phone, and an extra head that looks slightly different. I feel like Todd McFarlane took over Super 7. Because the figures look good.
I put that on my top,
but like,
just because I enjoyed the figure. But it was one of my disappointments. That was one I was going to mention. It's just it's hard to not be disappointed, like you said. If the amount of money I spent on it, I thought this was going to be a changing of guard, like a new era for Super 7. It's like, okay,
nope,
cool. It's the same. So
I got them on sale for significantly less, and I still felt a little ripped off.
I don't see where there's a future for the rest of that line. Like, because when they were announced and then Wave 2's coming out, but the way that these figures just dove in price tells me that they were not selling at all like anybody thought they would.
Nope.
And for Series 2 to have, no turtles involved, it's like, how are people going to justify that crazy price tag now? Super 7 is like the exact opposite of Mattel. And don't get me wrong, it's a smaller company, but man, they've been doing it now for like a decade, and they still have not figured out how to keep a price point reasonable at all.
Yeah.
And as someone who tried to like stand up for them, like, I just want them kind of to go away now. Like, do your GI Joes, do your 3 3/4 GI Joes. Don't even try to do Ultimates anymore. It's embarrassing.
I honestly feel like the reason this line kind of flopped, on top of the fact that like it's just stupid money for what you get, I think when NECA announced they're doing 2012, some people may have been like, you know what? Eventually Super 7's going to go away, and NECA's going to get a chance to do 2003, and they're going to give you a bunch of accessories, and the figure's going to be better, so I'll just wait. So that
$35.
Well, they'll be like $40 by the time NECA does it. Probably 45, but still better than 55.
Right.
And you'll at least get like
what I'm saying, like,
a lot
right
more
now.
hands, heads, and accessories.
Right.
Can only hope.
Nate, what are some of your disappointments? I feel like you've been not as able to break out this episode.
I was disappointed.
Maybe that's it. Maybe you just loved everything this year.
I mean, no, I have a couple of examples, but I will kind of tack on one more thing on the Turtle Train that we're on. I was really looking forward to the 2012 line, and for them to come out, and I'm not so stoked about them anymore. That was a bummer. So
really,
just because of the colors,
that's more.
Really?
The colors, I'll give you. I will give you the colors.
Oh,
it's the colors and the Leonardo not having having the closed eyes, then the battle eyes. Yeah, that really rubbed me the wrong way. So that was a bummer. So I'm hoping for some sort of re-release. Maybe I'll get burnt. It's fine.
They'll re-release them.
But
100%.
So this was one I was actually looking forward to. Got it early. And just overall, I'm really disappointed with it for a number of reasons. And that's the NECA Pee Wee Herman that I've added here. So it's wearing some sunglasses. So, this is an ultimate figure at whatever, $37.99 that it is now. And he came with, him, 2 other heads, some hands, and Terry. And I just, first of all, he should have come with more shit for the Playhouse. Anything, honestly. He does come with 2. Yeah, exactly. Where it just would, and my suggestion then would, because you want to maximize the cost, they've only released this one, which I would love a re-release because I actually don't think the head sculpt is very good. It's very cartoonish, and I think less realistic than it should be. But anyway, like, could you imagine if they had, a regular one? They do. They have the full Pee Wee license, so I don't know. I don't know. It's close enough that it's like they tried,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not
He,
there. So I don't think it's a likeness thing in that sense.
he didn't
I
come
just
with
don't think
any
they
extra
nailed this
heads.
one.
He
He
didn't come
came
with
with
any extra.
two more heads. Yeah, he came
Oh,
with two
what?
other heads.
Do they look any more like him?
No,
Oh,
no. In fact, this is probably the best one.
oh.
And that one, while the
So yeah,
expression, like, I'm like, oh yeah,
um,
it's him, it still doesn't look that much like the actor.
right, right. And like I just think it would have been cool if he came with a little bit more things. He could have come with the screen. He could have come with, I mean, Jambi would have been really cool as an accessory to have in there. I mean, anything like that. And then they could have made another version with the almost the exact same figure, and they could have done with his bike helmet and made a bike and release that as an
Yeah.
deluxe exclusive for 45.99 or something. I don't know. But just overall, I was just really disappointed because at this point, I think this is all we're gonna get, and that's a bummer. It should have come with a bunch of dumb accessories of silly things that were in the Playhouse. So that was
To
disappointing.
to piggyback off of that, one of my biggest disappointments is NECA's release schedule in general. Like, I understand that everybody's having troubles right now, but there have been
They've been
many
having
toy
troubles for a
lines
lot longer
that
than
or
now.
toy that were able to kind of navigate that and make it work and still get figures out. But even before the tariffs, it felt like NECA is having a really hard time just figuring out distribution. I mean, how do you have such like a golden opportunity where you have like these spots in Target, you have literal fans volunteering their time to sign up and come and organize your shit for you. You have so much goodwill, but yet it's like where are you? Like, they came out with Terrifier, what else? Pee Wee Herman. Like, I feel like I could count on two hands the releases this year.
Other than Turtles, you mean?
Yeah.
Other than Turtles,
Yeah.
yeah, of course, because
Yeah.
Turtles is Turtles.
You got
And
the
Yeah.
Sesame Street.
Yeah, they did quite
You
a few
get a
of
couple
those.
of those.
You got like 3 of
You did a
those.
few.
They had three
I
of
just- that
those.
was,
They
like,
had the
very
Pamela
smart.
Voorhees, but they don't. Yeah, there used to
But
be a
yeah,
lot
like
more.
I know
And
what you mean.
if you think about it, like, back in Corey and I's day when we were collecting them at the Toys R Us,
When they were
they
made out
used
of
to come in
sticks and
waves.
stones.
You used to get. Yeah, you used to get 3 Predator figures in a wave or 3 Alien figures in a wave, and now you just get these one figure, every couple of months or whatever. It is kind of,
I
just
mean,
the older we get, it just seems like the more shit gets stretched out.
Isn't that also
Right.
just
Even
because they're
Turtles
running
are
out of
kinda, like,
things to
thin,
make?
I would say.
No way, dude. No way.
Potentially, but they could go after other licenses. They're very.
They don't need to go after other licenses. They need to finish the licenses they have.
There's
People
that
are
too.
clamoring for the rest of the Predator figures. It's like, please, we're gonna be
Yeah.
old as fuck here pretty soon, and just give us a complete Predator line that you guys said was coming so long ago. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's so funny that literally nobody likes Aliens vs Predator Requiem, or at least it's very hated in the Predator community, Predator and Aliens communities. That's one of the weaker movies, but everybody loves the Wolf Predator. Everybody loves
True.
the Predaliens design, and they're like, oh, they're going back and redoing everything, and everybody was like, oh my god, they showed that prototype of the Wolf Predator, and oh my god, it's been so long now. This is like, just
It's
come
been
out
over
with
10
it.
years.
You guys got these whack ass Predator Battlegrounds, Predator dressed up like a samurai. Like, that's cool for like a fantasy, like whatever that is, but like, just finish off the characters. Finish the Kenner waves. You still have like quite a few Kenner aliens to go through that seem like they would be slam dunks, but all this stuff is just like waiting in the wings. I know I'm missing another license, but I can't remember it right now.
Is it possible maybe they're just saving them for
I mean,
like,
Friday the
rainy day?
13th.
Because
Dude,
like, right now there's
we've
a lot
had
of
plenty of
Predator,
rainy days.
but there's a lot of Predator and Alien stuff out right now. So is it possible that they're
No,
waiting
there's
for there
not
to be?
though.
They just had
Like,
Badlands and
the
the
movie.
Alien TV show, and they're gonna have.
Oh, you're
another-
talking about. Wouldn't that be the perfect time to release more
Well, you'd want,
toys
but
and
you
shit
want to
around
release
it?
stuff that's relevant to those current movies. That
Like,
was what I'm
what's
saying.
out?
So I assume they're making
Okay,
figures for the
well,
current
then
stuff.
I mean, we'll take anything.
Oh, so they're not making
Do it,
anything
like,
at all? I thought
That's
they
the
at
thing,
least
they're
were
not,
releasing
they're
the
not
new
doing
stuff.
anything. No,
Didn't
they
make the
did.
one for
They
Prey?
did a couple of things for
Predator?
Romulus.
Yeah, they have,
They
a
have
Predator,
one come
Badlands.
from, but it's not coming for like 6 months or some shit.
Right. Once again, why can't they freaking make that that window just a little bit closer? It's weird.
It honestly makes you wonder if NECA is having some internal issues or money issues.
Right.
Of just because
Well, sure they
because
are. Everybody is.
I mean, they're hemorrhaging money
Yeah,
with their
it's-
distribution because the warehouse that they bought, the workers are regularly sending out full cases of figures to people who pre-ordered one, and same thing with like the
apparently
big-
now not sending out any. I've seen people like getting orders and not receiving items now.
Mm-hmm.
So like it shows on the list that there's supposed to be 3 items. There's only 2 in there, or
Oh,
yeah,
dude,
worse. So it's gotten even worse.
When I ordered the 2012 Ninja Turtles, which for some reason in my head I thought something was a NECA exclusive and they weren't going to release it anywhere else when those got released, and they were like first here at NECA, and I don't know why I thought like the Shredder or somebody was going to be only
Yeah,
on their
the way
they
they
didn't
bundled-
specify,
they,
is
like-
the problem.
Yeah.
bundled it, right?
Yeah,
But they
So-
went-
if you ordered it, you got free shipping. So
yeah, they-
So
if you
when
ordered
I bought
Shredder.
it, when I ordered that, they shipped out only 2 of the figures first, Mikey and Shredder, and I get it. And in my shop app, like I don't know if you guys use Shop, but it's freaking awesome. And it tells you everything that gets delivered and everything that you ordered through your emails. And it said if there's a partial delivery, it actually says partial delivery. Well, that shipment from NECA said delivered.
Uh-huh.
Flat out, and like everywhere I went, on NECA's website, on Shop, on like everywhere, it said my package was delivered. Like, and it was like, we're done. And I really got panicked for a minute, and I actually emailed them about it, and they went, oh no, you're still getting your stuff, it's just how it works. And I'm thinking, how could it be like this? Like,
Yeah, it's not how it works,
how could
bud.
all these systems be so attuned to everything? How can all this technology be so catered for you and it's still wrong? So I don't know. I'm very leery about ordering from their website now.
yeah, I think I'll
stopped
ever order
a
from
while
this
ago.
website again. Yeah.
I stopped back when they were putting up pre-orders first on NECA before shit would hit the stores, and then not delivering on them until a year later or longer.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, everything's already at the stores,
Mhm.
and you're like, well, what happened to me? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yep, that won't happen.
Yeah,
I think their fall should be studied. Like, I really can't think of somebody else, some other company that was so high on the hog and would just like drop like a rock so quick.
Yeah. I mean, technically, Super 7 wasn't as high, but they dropped a lot quicker.
Super 7 was effed up from day one. Like, and everybody was like, Nate and I included, we're like, they'll get better. They're going to figure it out. They're going to do better. I was saying that for like 8 years in a row.
And here we are. Before we go forward, though,
Hear me out. We've also
in-
been saying it's been dying forever, but still
in the chat,
Go ahead.
Jeff White chimed in, catching up late here, but in defense of Motu Transformers, those figures have dropped down hips, and Skeletor can actually sit on his throne. He is my Skeletor in my name display now. He also got the 2003 figures on sale, and also felt ripped off. They're the first Super 7 Turtles immediately boxed up and tossed into the shit pile.
The shit pile. Damn.
Shit pile. 25 Toys
I still like.
says NECA went Ben Cooper crazy this year. Yeah, they did. But those are super easy to pump out, so it makes sense.
They are, but they do get like that sometimes. They get on this
hyperfixation,
like this cycle that they can't seem to get. Yeah, they can't get out of.
You know, the funny thing is, I always see those and I think, who's buying those? But my my district manager loves them, loves them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
that's cool.
Okay.
I don't know anybody. Like I've not even bought one. Like, there's been a couple of them. I'm like, oh, maybe I should get that. But I've really kind of walked away from anything like cutesy of stuff that I like. So I'm like, I don't really. Yeah, I'm like, not really.
That's fair.
You know, I didn't have any of those costumes. Like, if I'd have had one of those costumes as a kid, like if they'd done the He-Man one or something like that I actually had, like maybe. And then I saw the Jason one. I know I saw the Jason one was coming. I was like, oh, that's cool, but it's not even then really a Ben Cooper costume. It's just a cheap looking Jason costume.
Yeah, Ben Cooper stylized. The NECA does. I mean, we saw it with Turtles, but Turtles was proven to be an IP that you could do that with. It does seem like NECA falls into their own hype sometimes, and because that first wave of Ben Cooper figures sold like hotcakes, and everything after that, I feel like, you know, I talked to a couple of toy shop owners, a couple of horror shop owners, and they've all kind of said the same thing. They were like, after that first wave, man, you can't really get rid of some of these, like, and especially now, like being a specialty shop item, and now they're like, we have 40 plus at Target. You know, that really screws over those little guys.
Yeah.
All right. Does anyone have any last disappointments before we start closing things out? Like, what was your biggest disappointment of the year?
I got one more. I just want to show something. Then I'll swing it over to Jarmar. I'll be real quick about it. But I just want to show this off again. The Superion, for the amount of time and money it took to get him, I'm just not happy with the finished product, and I'm probably going to end up getting suckered into buying the $60 upgrade kit to fix all the problems that he had, which I shouldn't have to do.
Relatable.
That's fair. This one is. I was just gonna. I'll show this real quick. Unless you, it's about Transformers. Then go ahead.
I was just gonna say that they're like going back to saying, you know, I don't mind paying a more expensive cost if it feels like I wasn't ripped off. And there's been quite a few Transformers that this year I've been kind of like, I open them up and I'm like, well, this isn't very joyful. And then, you know, it's on the shelf. So yeah, I'm right there with you. But I think the only thing that's going to save those big guys is those $60 add-ons.
Those third party?
So, sorry, go ahead, Jarmar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, shit, that's fucked up. Didn't say, oh, well, give us like 60, we'll fix it. I thought it was actually I wouldn't be surprised.
That would be funny. No.
He's kind of like the opposite of who was on my top 10. I put the Daima, like, tiny Goku on my top 10 list. So, appropriately, the Vegeta has to be one of the most disappointing this time. Because getting Goku first.
Yeah.
No, not the Goku. Getting the Goku first.
Okay.
And then opening the Vegeta and being, like, so excited to play with it. And the lack of articulation just does not quite make sense to me. And I get it, like,
he sucks.
They're the same exact price. So it's like that they
those boxes look so
like,
empty.
oh shit, we can do this. But it's even like I'm fine with what I received in it. Like, it's not that big of a deal because they're not like some of the other tiny ones that are probably like $90, $70, something like that. But it's just that, like, everything about the articulation sucks. I just don't get it. His legs are great, but that's it. It's disappointing because I just don't understand what happened. Like, the Goku is so good, and then they're just like,
that different. How is it that different though?
That's what's crazy. To me.
It's wild.
So it's weird because you think
not
it'd be
even
easier
double
to make him
elbow
articulated versus Goku.
Yeah,
because
I think it's just because of the clothes that they wear and their body types. So like, you can't really use any similar. You think even the same engineering just doesn't work because Vegeta's so like thin and
Yeah.
straight.
And yeah, but I wouldn't even mind if it took away from the look. Like if it gave you that like, oh, this is all broken up. I wouldn't even mind it if it was still just as articulated. So yeah, that's just, it was a bummer. I was so excited to find him. I was like, oh, sweet. Open it up and like this. Did I get the wrong one? Like, is this right?
Is this figure swapped?
Nope, that's
Is this a
yeah. Like
Stars?
someone put in like the
Happy Meal toy.
I'm almost curious because they did a Daima like Dragon Stars, right?
They
I'm
did.
curious if the Vegeta has more articulation.
I don't know if they do, but they're like twice as big
Yeah,
as
that's fair.
as the figure arts ones, just because they're like so exaggerated. Like they're not
Yeah.
even really don't seem to be in scale to the other Dragon Stars.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
That was it. That I mean, for the most part, that was my only other one. We kind of touched on a lot of other stuff, but
Yeah. Corey, you got anything as your biggest disappointment?
I think I hit all of mine. Yeah, I think I'm all good now.
So my biggest disappointment of 2025, and I'm going to take another shot at Todd. The fact that not only did his big Fallout announcement for Fallout Day and for New York Toy Fair end up being just the figures that already hit stores, but he hasn't announced a single fucking figure since. He's had this license since 2020, maybe 2019, and it just stopped. And it drives me crazy.
maybe Playmates might get Fallout for you.
You know what? If they give me a bunch of like 4-inch figures with play sets and fucking vertibirds and Liberty Prime, I'll do it.
They're gonna come out
Jarmar.
with Turtle Fallout mashup, and Mikey is
It's
going to be a
Deathclaw?
Rad Scorpion.
Oh,
Yeah, he's gonna
his
be.
head's gonna be on
Deathclaw.
the tail of the Red Scorpion.
They're
Jamar,
gonna
think
have-
about if Mattel got the Godzilla license and used like the technology and stuff that they've done for Jurassic Park
Oh,
for Godzilla.
That would be crazy.
How
That'd be
cool
dope.
would that
That'd be
be?
That would be so
dope.
cool, especially if it does like you said, like the scan codes, and because that's really what sells it. That would be really
I'd love to get
Mhm.
some Godzilla
That would
be-
Hammond
that would be
collection
really
style
sweet.
figures. Oh,
Oh
Yup.
my god! See, we everything.
Come
I
around,
don't
nah,
see a
okay.
bad side about Playmates going under anymore. I really don't. I'm like, see ya.
It's just
I love
heritage,
you.
or
Yeah.
not
Love
heritage. But
you.
what's the
Legacy.
Not the right word. Legacy. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. It's just a
Yes,
legacy. It's
yes, it
it's
is a
sad to
legacy.
see something like that go. You know.
I like to think that they're one of the reasons why this license isn't getting renewed, because Playmate or Viacom or Paramount or whoever owns this now, we're looking at all of the license that they gave all of these other people, and the Turtle Train just didn't stop for so many other companies. And
Right.
what is Playmates doing, like with the master license? And it I think that is what spawned this whole death spiral of the Turtle license,
yeah.
in my
Mhm.
Oh man.
I can't say you're wrong.
Yeah. Well, let us know in the comments below, what was your biggest disappointment for action figures in 2025? Something that didn't come out, something that came out and was shit, something that didn't get announced. Let us know. Very curious to see.
unless it was us.
If it was us,
Unless it
definitely
was
let know. Tell us how
Don't
Corey
say it.
being on
If it
this
was
show was the biggest disappointment of your 2025.
I hate that guy.
I hate Kyle and his stupid
Kyle is
giant,
terrible.
his stupid tiger that sits over his shoulder every day.
and judges you.
It is kind of judgy.
It
It
is.
is.
He's so
Is it a
judgy.
tiger?
It's a lion.
Okay.
It's a lion.
I was like,
It was a
Thundercat.
bit. It was, yeah. I was.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I took that too literal then.
Jesus.
It's so funny how I bitch and bitch and bitch about Super 7, but yet you look behind
Right,
me and
it's
I
a
have like
Super
all of the
7,
big
Super
things
7,
we ever
Super
came out
7.
with.
Oh man.
You can't be disappointed if you don't love or have it. I don't know. Yeah, you can wrap that up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
Exactly.
if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. It helps us out and gets you tutorial-related content in your feed. Make sure to check out all the other stuff that our channel has to offer. We've got my Let's Pose videos. There's some customizing videos. Here soon I'm going to have the video come out of my custom McFarlane Deathclaw. So stay tuned for that. Check us out. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Blue Sky, Discord, all of that in our link tree down below. If you'd like to help support the channel, though, you can head over to patreon.com, and for $1 a month, you get all the pre-recorded videos that we have for early access, and you get to add input to the episodes of the podcast. You can even submit fake podcasts for Nate to read at the end of the real podcast. I'd also like to take a moment to give a very special thanks to the partner of the channel and the official toy retailer of Modern Toy Fair, and that is Nerdzoic. Head over to nerdzoic.com for all of your action figure needs. Pre-order anything new that's coming out, such as the new McFarlane DC line that just dropped. Also check out all the stuff he has in stock. I don't know if he still has them, but he did have some mystery boxes that he was getting rid of last week. I don't know if they're still up or not. He's got all sorts of great stuff. Big Nerdy's a great guy. He takes care of his customers. He ships fast, ships well, more importantly. So, link in the description for his website along with his YouTube channel and all of his socials. Check him out. Check Jarmar out.
I just picked up the. I was just gonna say I just picked up the Cowboys of Moo Mesa from him, and I did get my first one delivered. So,
Nice.
thank you very much. I'll show it off next week, maybe.
Well, maybe I don't know if we're doing OF or if we're doing the podcast. We'll find out.
Yeah, we don't know. We'll tell you when we know.
Yeah, Corey. God, you're the worst part of 2025.
Kyle.
Yeah, fucking Kyle.
Kyle.
I'm gonna start calling you that at work. Confuse everybody. Where was I? You can check Jarmar out at zillaturtles69.com/Jarmar_games. Corey, where can everyone check you out?
At Vile Consumption on Facebook, Instagram. That's about it right now.
I think you're missing something, bud. Something you should probably pimp out that you're in.
Oh, you're gonna be in the next episode of Stranger Things.
Open it and you read it.
Oh yeah, and I will be
Magazine?
in. Wait, what? Which
The
one?
fucking book that you're in. God damn.
That book is not. I'm not saying anything else about that book because the book is not coming out until like October.
Exactly.
So
That's why
I'll
you should be
talk about
pimping it
then.
out. I put the link in the goddamn description. Trying to help you out, man.
Okay. I will be in the Friday the 13th printed in blood book coming out. I believe it's in October. So it's you'll be able to buy an awesome book with art from like a bajillion artists. So we should really talk about this stuff beforehand.
I've literally
like,
brought it
what's
up
this?
the last like 2 episodes. It's a fucking book. Jesus Christ, can lead a horse to water. Nate, what you got for us?
Nothing. Don't yell at me.
Nate, yes you do. You have the thing. The thing.
Oh my God, the book. I'm in a book.
It's not a book, it's the newspaper.
Yeah, it's a special publication. Mugshots of Stark County 2025.
Jesus.
I think that might be a real thing.
It probably is. The question is, which one
I'm
is
not
in
actually in it, but yeah.
Oh my God. Well,
Good times.
On that unfortunate note, hopefully we see you next week. Same toy time, same Toy Fair channel. Thank you.